Extinction Rebellion is alive and well in Greater Bunbury. The need to bring like-minded people, like-minded groups together to potentially achieve a greater impact on politicians and the wider community is something that's been often discussed within the XR Bunbury group from the get-go. In fact, we wondered what was the right model, what was the right vehicle. So look, it's great to be here today, and thank you, Gordon, for your endeavours in putting this together. The focus of XR is by definition not a single issue, or even a particular set of issues. It is the global emergency situation, the climate and ecological crisis that we are all facing. And I think a number of speakers have identified that, Jeff particularly powerfully. And that's because of the combination of all the relevant and particular issues that may have brought us into this room today. XR is active on many fronts, on multiple issues. There is or has been focus on Alcoa, on Simcoa, on Woodside, Rio Tinto, the banks, the Dudley River. It's all part of what we're looking at, what we're talking about, and the actions that we're taking or planning to take. In conservative and comfortable communities, regional centres like Bunbury, our strategies of civil disobedience and disruption, albeit non-violent disruption, are confronting for the general population. And for us, I guess, in reality that means we tend to have small meetings and big mailing lists. There is good support out there, and we saw it. We were out on the highway with our banners over the long weekend on the Friday and the Monday, and the number of encouraging waves and toots and calls we got was really positive and encouraging. Those numbers are growing, but it is making that next step, getting those people who will wave from the comfort of their car and give you a thumbs up, getting them to make that next step to activism, disruptive activism at that is the challenge. But we know that when you can do that, when you can get the numbers to do those disruptive activations safely, that it is particularly powerful. All of the, as you probably already guessed, all of the current active members of Extinction Rebellion and Greater Bunbury are members of other environmentally focused groups, and several have spoken or are speaking here today on behalf of those other groups. So we are interconnected. I think that really demonstrates our willingness at the same time to ally with and work with other groups. And currently XR is working at state and national level on conversations that are broadly similar to the one that has brought us into this room. So there's a lot going on. I think I can say that we are broadly pretty keen to participate in non-branded actions across the various areas of environmental concern. When we might bring together our combined numbers to really make people sit up and notice. To show that critical mass that Gordon so significantly mentioned. And to show that even though we may be different in some dimensions, we are together. We are part of the same endeavour. Finally, I just want to draw your attention to one of the key demands of Extinction Rebellion, which is under the header of Beyond Politics, and we are more political. And it goes on to say, government must create and be led by the decisions of a Citizens' Assembly on climate and ecological justice. And as I see it, and I know it is a number of XR people see it, this is the essence of why we are meeting here today. It is a community voice. A voice from the community that is not corrupted and compromised by the vested interests that have captured our current governments and been able to capture the various avenues of communication that others have spoken about very powerfully here today. So, yep, we're up for it. let's take it forward. Thank you very much.
Say